Hi, my name is Tay. I've been consuming copious amounts of media since I was a wee child, and I've decided to share my opinions about said media on the internet. This will definitely go well. Probably. Anyways, today I've decided to talk about Glee, which is also known as one of the many, many reasons as to why Ryan Murphy has a special place in hell. It's probably the throne, but who knows? And I've seen Glee an immeasurable amount of times, and I can blame this on Grant Gustin, because I had a Grant Gustin phase when I was 12, and I decided to look through his filmography, and I saw Glee, and found out he didn't show up till the 3rd season, and I decided to watch the whole thing. So Grant Gustin, if you see this, it's your fault that I love Glee, and I'm deciding to put the blame on you. So this video is going to be different from my compare and contrast video, because Teen Wolf and Vampire Diaries are different from Glee by a lot. By a lot. So I'm going to be talking about my not my favorite ships, just ships in general. Ryan Murphy, we're gonna be boxing for what you did to Sam Sadie's. We're gonna be boxing for what you did to Sam Sadie's, just point blank. We need to meet at a Walmart at 2 o'clock in the morning so I can do what I need to do. Because we'll get into it later. I'm gonna be talking about characters that I really love, characters that I detest, because we have to have balance. I'm gonna be talking about musical performances, truly underrated ones, because every 6 months Twitter decides to talk about Glee and Glee performances, and they don't talk about the ones that I think they should be. Don't come to me with a Twitter thread with, oh, they actually mentioned the song. I don't care. I didn't see it, therefore it didn't happen. Okay? I didn't see it, didn't happen. I'm gonna be talking about I'm gonna be ranking the seasons. That's what I meant to say. I'm gonna be ranking the seasons. Then I'm going to talk about my top 5 episodes. That's it. Don't ask me about Will. I'm not talking about him. Y'all talk about him enough. I don't need to put my 2 cents in. You know, he's a horrible, dirty, nasty man that needs to be locked up. That's it. That's what you're getting from me. Probably not. I'm probably gonna say a little something, but I'm not gonna have a whole subsection of Will Schuster's horrible. We know this. This is information that's been in circulation for like years now. All right, let's get into the video. So, talking about ships, I'm going to personally save Sam Sadie's for last because I know I'm going to talk about them a lot. And yeah, we're going to start off with Finchel. Now, before you start throwing bricks, I like them. Listen. I thought they were kind of cute. They were kind of cute for the moment. They were a bit adorable to me. And then Rachel had to fuck it all up. How it boggles my mind, because they broke up, and we know Finn and Santana had sex, and she was just like, all right, I'm gonna go make out with Puck, and then be confused as to why you're mad at me because you had sex with Santana. That made me mad, because girl, what does that have to do with it? That was after y'all were broken up. Y'all weren't together. So what does that have to do with you? And it's the fact that she did it with the guy who knocked up his ex-girlfriend, who also cheated on him. That was really not Finn's day. And also, why were y'all going to Puck? We'll get into it later, but I think they had their moments where I really liked them. So I don't want to hear the boos. I don't want the tomatoes thrown. They had me. The next couple, what do I have here? Tyke. Tina and Mike. I love Tina and Mike. They were a great couple, and I will forever be pissed that they didn't get together the last season. What do you mean Tina and Mark? Tina already got together. He treated her horribly. That man is the living, breathing form of misogyny. Why would y'all do my girl Tina like that? She deserves so much better. And the way Tina was in love with Mike was something different. It was something different. You could just see it in the way she talked about him. The way she believed in him. The way she was willing to risk everything. She wanted him to pursue his dreams of a dancer even when he didn't believe in himself. Stop playing me. Stop. Don't y'all don't speak on them enough. Y'all don't speak on them enough, and they're great. They were a very good couple, and they had a lot of very adorable moments. I think it's when Tina, it's the first time when Rachel gets cast as Maria, and she's worried about having sex or whatever. That plot line was dumb. And she's like, and Tina's talking about it, and the way she just talks about my heart, I love them. I love them deeply. I do. Then what was I talking about? Britannia. Now, hold on. Before we start talking about Britannia, I added an N on accident. Anyways, I think Quintana could have been something. I do. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do. Quentin Santana at Schuster's wedding reception. Well, not really wedding reception because the wedding didn't really happen. Anyways, I wanted more. I deserved more personally. I did. I liked them. The mean girl duo. I'm gonna eat it up. Why lie? But I do love Brittany and Santana. They had like this different type of like heartwarming, soft type of love that it warms my heart. And Santana was really like one of the only people that didn't belittle Brittany and just genuinely like listen to her and stuff like that. And even though sometimes Brittany, her head wasn't in the right place, she wanted the best for Santana. She really did, and she really adored her. And you could see it. Don't play me. Britannia fans, rise. The only thing I didn't like was the fact that they had Klain at their wedding. I didn't ask for a double wedding. I don't care about them. Why are you having them interrupt this special moment? Who asked? Klain, I'm a Klain hater. I'm sorry. They don't do anything for me. They were cute in season 2. I'll give y'all that. But after that, they literally both cheated on each other. Their relationship was so boring that Kurt was texting and flirting with some other dude. And then, you know what's crazy? Blaine went all the way to New York after cheating on his boyfriend, decided to play the song that he sang when they first met, sobbing, as if he wasn't the one who cheated. Why are you crying? You did it. Why are you crying? You did it. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. What was the point? Why are you crying, Blaine? Be for real. I know a lot of y'all are Blaine lovers, but y'all like to forget everything he did. Blaine is only good in season 2. Klain and Blaine are only good in season 2. Because they were cute in season 2. And then season 3, it just, I don't know what happened, but a ball was dropped. It wasn't going well. And there was a whole episode where Blaine was jealous of Kurt because, I don't know, Kurt was like working out and stuff, and he was looking good. It was like really like good for Kurt moment. And Blaine was bitter, eating Cheetos and watching porn. And I was supposed to feel bad for him. Hit the gym if you want to. Go with Kurt to hit the... And they could have given Kurt a good love interest. It was like Adam Lambert in like season 5. I don't remember season 5 that well. It was a fever dream. But like, you dropped the ball for Blaine. They both cheated on each other because they literally just grew apart. Also, Sue being a Klain warrior was wild. That was a wild turning point that I was not expecting. But Sue do better. Them? Really? I digress. Any Puck ship sucks. Puck and Quinn. Quinn just deserved better. Stop putting her with that bum. I'm sick. My girl deserves better. Stop playing her. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Sam damn near slept, kissed, dated every Glee girl. He kissed every Glee girl, but he hasn't dated every Glee girl. I'm gonna get into it later because I keep thinking about it. But like, none of them, Sam and Quinn were cute, and then she cheated on him with her ex, and then got mono. that was a wild chain of events. Glee had some wild plot lines. We were just like, this is normal. No, it's not. I'm trying to think of any other important shit. Will and Emma is crazy because Emma was fiending for this man and then left him at the altar. That's a true girl boss moment. Y'all like to use that word a lot, but it doesn't fit in every situation. That, I get her. A lot of y'all might not get Emma, but I get her for that. That's crazy. For probably like 6-7 years, you wanted this man bad. He proposed to you. Y'all are about to get married, and you're like, nah, dip and become a runaway bride. That's wild. That's wild. Absolutely crazy. I think those are all of the ships I care to talk about. And now onto the main event. Sam Sadie's. I love them. I love them bad. I love them bad. And I'm so pissed for them teasing me in season 5 and not giving me what I deserved. That was rude. It was rude. It was disrespectful. Why lie? First of all, Sam was down bad. Sam was down horrendous. Very, very much so. But also, they gave us secret dating at the end of season 2. It was literally only for a millisecond, but I ate it up. I did. Why lie? And they gave us pining. Pining is good for the soul. Pining is so good for the soul. Even if it's one-sided pining. I know y'all love to talk about mutual pining, and I do love mutual pining, but a good one-sided pining, it's gonna eat every time. Why lie? And Sam, it was bad for Sam. It really, really was in season 3. But even like she was just walking the hallway, he slid up and put his hand. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Of course I ate that up. And I'm gonna get you back. Stop. Stop. I gotta stop giggling. But of course I ate that up. But I do feel bad because Shane was a good dude. But he wasn't Sam. I'm so sorry. So sorry about it. My man's joined the synchronized swimming team for her. The synchronized. I didn't even know they had that. I thought it was just like a regular swim team. But of course, McKinley High got a synchronized swim team. Also that one scene where he gets like hit with the slushie and Mercedes comes. I'm weak. They mean a lot to me. Even when they kind of like, they didn't really break up because they weren't together. But even when Sam was like bitter where she shouldn't have been, because bro, you were meddling in a relationship that you shouldn't have been. You should have sat down. You should have played the long game, waited. Anyways, he recorded her doing the Disco Inferno thing and put her on the map. And he loved her so bad, bro. He loved her so bad and believed in her so bad. I don't know how much y'all talk about Sam Sadie, so I can't really say anything. But I'm gonna say y'all don't talk about them enough for me personally. You don't. When they've done so much for me in here. And then season 5, they brought them back to me. And I was just like, did I just win? Did I just win? I didn't. I lost because they decided to throw in this stupid plot line where they won't work out because Sam wants to have sex and Mercedes wants to wait until marriage. There are other things they could have done besides. I'm not going to get into that. I could, but I won't because this is YouTube. But like, really? That you want me to believe that Sam was fiending in season 3 is gonna just drop the ball because he. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. I don't believe it. Why'd y'all set him up like that? That was so stupid. And then in season 6, at like the very last episode, Chris talking about like Sam having like more girlfriends again, and Mercedes is like, then why is he still hitting me up? If y'all could have just made them endgame, why would you tease me like that again? In my head, They're married and they got 5 kids. 6 knowing how Sam is. So I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna pretend in my mind. I'm gonna go to my mind palace. Pretend that's what happened. Because Ryan Murphy hates me. He clearly hates black women. I can say that probably. That's true. That's true. Look at his treatment of black women on all his TV shows. Let's be for real. Anyways, but yeah, there was so much material and they literally dropped it for a stupid Sam can't keep it in his pants plotline. Boo. Boo. Lame. It's not true. It's not. That was actually one of the stupidest things. Also, when they were playing footsies, they're adorable. I love them a lot and I love them deeply, and they deserved more time. And I was robbed. I was robbed. I'll say it. And that's why Ryan Murphy and I will be boxing, because I deserved more. I deserved better. They deserved better. Ow! I don't know why I did that, but yeah. In conclusion, fuck you, Ryan Murphy. You did most of my ships dirty. I'm still pissed about Artie and Tina getting together at the end. Why would y'all do that? You know Tina deserves better than that man. He didn't even treat her right when they were together. Let's be... Ooh, Tina was done so dirty. So dirty. We'll get into that, but like, Jesus. Most of the time, the ships were a hot mess, but very enjoyable, in my opinion. My humble... Not humble opinion. It's not a humble opinion at all. My very non-humble opinion, actually. Okay, now I'm going to talk about musical performances. The true gems that y'all like to sweep under the rug. And first, I'm going to start with There Are Worse Things I Can Do. That is so... It's so fucking good, bro. And I swear nobody talks about it. I swear nobody talks about it. Because it was Santana, Unique, and Kate Hudson. I don't remember her character because she was pretty irrelevant. But that combo? Also, Unique's parents taking her out of the musical. Yeah, I'm mad. She would have done so well. That's like one of my top Glee covers. It was so good. I'm pretty sure we all talk about Uptown Girl. I don't think Uptown Girl is underrated, but it's a classic. It's a classic. We always come back to it. It's good. If I say it outsold the original, y'all might jump me. But I also think Blame It on the Alcohol outsold the original a little bit. I hate to say it. Don't stone me for it. It's a little true. They ate. How Will I... Y'all don't talk about How Will I Know enough for me, because it gives me actual chills. It's so beautiful. Like, it's just genuinely entrancing to hear. Like, it's so good. And then I listen to the song and I'm like, this is a little too happy-go-lucky for me. Because the emotion they put, it's that unmatched simply. Happy Days Are Here Again and Get Happy is one of my favorite mashups in Glee, period. I should have broke this down by like season, which is my favorite, but season 4 is literally only redeemable because of 2 covers, and it's There Are Worse Things I Can Do and Holding Out for a Hero. Holding Out for a Hero was unnecessarily good. Not better than the original, but it's great. It's phenomenal, actually. Also, the Warblers literally have all hits, no misses. They've never missed once. Now, have the New Directions missed? Yeah, they have. But Warblers? Never. Not once, actually. Dark? Y'all never talk about Dark Side. Y'all never talk about my Dark Side, and that, dare I say, one of the best Warbler covers. Dare I say the best Warbler cover. Y'all want to talk about Uptown Girl. Y'all want to talk about Teenage Dream. Blah, 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 blah. My Dark Side. My soul ascended. Why are you... Now, am I a Blaine hater? Yeah, but he can sing. He can sing. When I Get You Alone, ridiculously good. Ridiculously good. Like, we all know the classics, Billionaire, blah, blah, blah. But Take Care of Yourself. Rory did that. I was not expecting that beautiful voice to come out of that man. I was expecting a little, like a nice little background singer voice where you can like sway in the back and do little dances, but like you're not throwing off the pitch like Sugar. But they should have given him a solo. They should have given him more solos. I was robbed, actually. Every song in Saturday Night Glee, all hits, no misses. Night Fever, More Than a Woman, Disco Inferno, that song Santana sang that I can't remember right now. Bangers, all hits, no misses. All hits, no misses. That episode is an all hits. Not every episode can be an all hits, no misses. Let me not say that. A good 45% of the time, it's like 50% hits, 45% misses. Because they do like 3 to 4 songs per episode, and that 3 to 4 songs not gonna hit every time. Another classic, The Unholy Trinity, the Toxic, but the Unholy Trinity version. That might say a lot of things about me. I don't want to hear that right now. It was good. It was good. It was very good. Just even like, they knew what they were doing when they got in the booth. Why lie? Also, the Grease covers were good. I listen to Look at Me, I'm Sandra D a lot. I don't like Kitty. I'm a Kitty hater. We'll get into that later. But it's fun. I don't listen. No, I listen to the whole thing. Not the end. Because they cut one part out of the episode and I was just like, if you cut that part out, why'd you put it in the full? Also, I know I said I was talking about the best ones, but I just remember they did Gangnam Style and season. I'm telling you, season 5 is a fever dream. I didn't even know they went to nationals in LA. I totally forgot about that. I literally just jumped straight to when Sam, Blaine, and Artie were in New York. Didn't think about it. But that was crazy. That was absolutely. They literally gave you this whole new subset of characters, and they were like, "We're taking them away next season." Why put them there in the first place, dude? Anyways, I went off topic. I'm trying to think of Touch Me. Y'all all, if you're talking about Emma, y'all always bring up the when she left Will at the wedding, that song. I don't know what the song's title is. I'm not good at song titles. But she did eat, but her best is Touch Me. We're not. There's a lot of touch me erasure, and I don't rock with that. I don't rock with that at all, because she ate. I know it's because we have to unfortunately see Will Schuester shirtless, but you really don't have to if you just listen to the song on like Spotify. You don't have to see him. It's not necessary. Like, we don't have to do all that, but that was a good cover. That was a really, really good cover. And Damn It Janet has a special place in my heart. I love that one so much. It was so good. Specifically season 1, What It Feels Like for a Girl. I don't know if that's a song, but they had their Madonna tribute. The boys ate with that one. The Madonna episode was good. The Madonna episode was good. I like that one. Season 2 just had banger after banger. They really did. I don't know how y'all feel about Singing in the Rain / Umbrella, but I personally enjoyed it. I could bring up my Glee playlist right now. I'm not going to, because it's long, but just know that song is on there. It's good. I think those are all the performances that I want to talk about. My main favorites are How Will I Know, There Are Worse Things, and My Dark Side. Best Glee covers. Argue with Your Mother. Y'all always we talk about the good ones, like the main ones, all the time, but these unspoken gems, besides Uptown Girl, these unspoken gems, y'all need to get into it a little more. Just delve in, dive in, listen a little. It's good. Yeah. Okay, now on to characters that I love and characters that I hate. If you see me checking my computer to keep track, mind your business. Mind your business. We don't need to be in mine. Relax. All right, so I was gonna read them all and then go back to them later, but it just makes more sense to read them all out and then say my thoughts, which is what I'm gonna do. So, off rip, Sam Evans. I'm a Sam Evans lover till I die. Till I die. I love him so bad. I don't even know where this started. Like, he's a himbo. He's a himbo. I love me a good himbo. I do. I do. And he falls into the category of men where they, like, just any trope where, like, he's so massively deeply in love and definitely, like, you don't want to say, no, I'll say it. He's more in love with her than she is with him. I'm gonna eat it up every time. I'm gonna eat it up every time. And he was dumb. He was dumb. Not a thought in that boy's head. I personally think Ryan Murphy should be beheaded for the stripper sequence. And calling him white chocolate, I should kill you. I should kill. Why would you? Who? Maybe it might not be Ryan Murphy, but I don't want to give him credit right now. I don't want to give him credit right now. So whoever was in the writer's room, it was just like, they're gonna eat this up. You're deranged. You're deranged. But no, he was generally a good-hearted character. I think it's funny the sort of like parallels to Will and Finn in that first episode where Finn heard Sam sing and was like, "You want to join the Glee Club?" No, he doesn't want to join the Glee Club, Finn. Y'all are losers. You get slushied every day. Be for real. Also, the Justin Bieber experience. The Justin Bieber experience was fucking hilarious. That was hilarious. But yeah, he's just dumb, good-hearted, and I love him a lot personally. Number 2, Mercedes. If you don't like Mercedes, it's simply racist and anti-black. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what else to say to you. It's the truth. It's the truth. Like, what is there not to like about her? Exactly. Nothing. Silence. Crickets. That might be because I'm the only person in my room right now other than my dog, but it's crickets. It's crickets for me. You at home? I know. Be for real. She was a better singer than Rachel. If you think I'm wrong, I'm not. I can't be wrong. It's illegal. She was so cute. She's gorgeous, number 1. She's so pretty. So pretty. And just a wonderful performer. Like, when you hear her hit those notes, you're like, also, she literally took Quinn in after her parents kicked her out, and we had a very cute friendship with them going on. I'm pretty sure she's like, was she the godmother of, what's that baby's name? Beth. She was literally there when Quinn was giving birth, and then the writer was like, let's forget that. I hate you. 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 My Quincy's friendship was very personal to me, and you left it for dust. So for that, die. The writers, you'll see me. Trust. Trust. But yeah, I love Mercedes. If you don't love her, you're strange. You're weird. Who doesn't love her? Be so for real. Mike. I love me some Mike Chang. I love Mike Chang. I love him. You can't not love him. He's a man who doesn't speak. Like, come on. Come on. Be for real. Be fucking for real. We all love a man who doesn't speak. We all do. Or at least I do. We all do. And he was a really great dancer. He was a very good boyfriend to Tina. Just overall a good man. No problems from him. Like, there's not much you could say about him. But there's not much you can say against him. You get what I'm saying? Who's next? Tina. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't like Tina. But what the
fuck does that have to do with me? That's my girl. That's my girl. Now, if you bring up seasons 4 through 6, I pretend those don't exist. I pretend those don't exist, and so should you. Therefore, the Tina in those seasons, that's not Tina. Don't know who that is, but it's not her. It's not her. So let's stop. Let's stop talking about her doppelganger, and let's focus on real business. Let's focus on real business. She was just generally... Every time I think of her, sometimes I remember her stutter from season 1. Wait. I remember when she told Artie that she didn't even stutter, and he just rolled away. I was like, damn. That's tough. I don't know why she faked the stutter, but I don't know. I love a good emo girly. She was very, very goth, very cute. And then she had her like little go-go era. Just generally a fashion queen. Loved her. And her voice was good. I liked her voice a lot. But she didn't get that many solos because Ryan Murphy was trying to make this show all about Lea Michele. And nobody really likes that girl anyway, so I don't know why he was doing all that. Makes absolutely no sense to me, but I digress. I like Tina a lot. And she cried a lot. And I know some of y'all don't like characters that show emotions, but I do. I'm a crybaby. So the representation that I didn't know that I needed. Next is Santana. If you don't love Santana, you're generally deranged. You're weird. It doesn't make any sense. You're homophobic. You're lesbophobic. Like, why? What is there to not like about Santana? She's gorgeous and mean. Come on. And every comeback she had will just have you staring in shock, like, as you're trying to process the things that she said to you at the speed that she said this to you. It's just churning out of her brain, and you just have to process it and sit with that. Insane. And she would just keep going. She would just keep going. She would tear down into you. And that's just legendary behavior. It's legendary behavior, and we should all... Why is my closet like that? Anyways, just legendary behavior, and nobody's doing it like her, and nobody will ever do it like her, if we're being honest. She's just at another level. That's all there is. Who's next? Quinn. It was actually Finn, but I already said Quinn. And I hear what you're saying. I actually don't hear what you're saying because it doesn't matter to me. Specifically about Quinn. Quinn was really that girl. I'm sorry. She wasn't it girl. At McKinley specifically. But like, who knew teen pregnancy could... No, I'm kidding. But we can also blame this on Ryan Murphy. A lot of things in defense of my favorite characters, I can always be like, but this is Ryan Murphy's fault. And it is. I don't know what beef he had with Diana for him to be giving her... Quinn would have so much growth, and then the next season it would be gone. And I would be like, there's no way you pushed a whole baby out of your... I'm trying to think. Coochie, hoo-ha, vajayjay, vagine. Yeah. There's no way you pushed a whole baby out of your vagine and then came back the next season and was like, I need to prom queen. You're not traumatized? Also, we can also always look to the fight between Santana and Quinn. With the iconic, you have a surgery when you get your appendix taken out. You got a boob job. And yup, sure did that. That's another reason to love Santana. She was never afraid to smack a bitch. I just remember that one. I just remember that one fight she had with Lauren Zayces. And she lost that one. I don't think she really stood a chance because Zayces was just standing there and she was giving it her all. She was like, I'm about to beat this bitch ass. And did. Had her sliding on the ground, hit the lock. Dang. It was rough for her. Let me not talk about that. Anyways, I don't know. I think Quinn was fun. I think she was. Some of y'all will say you like Mean Girls, but then you don't really like Mean Girls. Now Quinn, that's a good Mean Girl. I'm sorry. Why lie? Last but not least is Finn, and I don't care what you have to say. That's another himbo. I love a good himbo. I love a good himbo. Why lie? I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't like himbos. Well, I would never say that because I love himbos. And you remember the grilled cheeses episode? I love talking. I love talking to this camera as if y'all are here with me. You better say yes to that though. You remember of course you remember the grilled cheeses episode. Like, only a himbo would do that. Looked at a grilled cheese that kind of looks like Jesus and was like, I gotta pray. Finn, be so serious. Be serious. And he was. But he also had his real moments as a member of the Fatherless Brigade. The trying to connect your identity to the father you never got to know. He was real for that. You want me to lie? You want me to sit here and spread misinformation? I won't. I really hope y'all can't hear my MacBook huffing and puffing over there. And if you can, I'm not re-recording this. I'm not. I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to kill me. But yeah, those are all my characters that I love. Definitely favorites. If you don't like these characters, do not have a conversation with me about this show. Actually, do not have a conversation with me, period. If you don't even like one character on this list, you're weird. A lot of y'all hate Tina. I don't know. Tina haters, I feel like we need to leave her alone. We just need, because why are we talking about seasons 4 through 6 of Glee? Be so serious. Those seasons were trash, and we all know it's trash. So why do we need to bring up the character? What happened with the characters then? Except for Blaine and Karofsky. I will continue to bring that up because I feel like he would have done that in season 3. I rest my case. Pulling a whole Nancy Drew. I investigated. I just remembered Sue. Sue's another favorite, but I only remember Sue because finding out that she was a Klain in season 6. Who wrote that? Who was in the writer's room was like, bro, we're gonna have Sue be a Klain, and she's gonna have a locker dedicated. First of all, was suicide and her marrying herself not enough? We had to do more preposterous activity. First of all, her marrying herself, very iconic, and her saying, I'm committing suicide, period. But like, the Klain locker? Really? I don't know. Ridiculous activities were going on at the end of the show. Season 6 was... I'll talk about it later. But like, y'all were not doing too well in the writer's room with that one, huh? I don't know. Fox had to be breathing down their necks. Like, I was gonna say suspicious activities, but like, I don't know what other word to use, because now to characters that I hate, I detest, they should burn and spit. I'm not gonna do the motion because I don't feel like it, but you get the vibes. Starting with number 1 is Blaine. I'm a Blaine hater, and I don't understand why y'all love him so bad. Like, what is it? I mean, his voice is beautiful. Like, he has a great voice. But other than that, what is he really giving? He hasn't been a good character since season 2, Blaine. After that, became a whiny little bitch boy. He became a whiny little bitch boy who blamed Kurt for his problems. I transferred here for you. Who told you to do that? Because I know it wasn't Kurt. He was surprised to see you out of Dalton uniform. His ugly bow ties, too, is horrifically... What person needs that much gel with his 2A curls? If you don't just comb your hair in the morning, the damage, I can't imagine. Ooh, don't make me think about it. He was just very whiny and annoying, And I don't know, I just remember when he moved in with Kurt to New York, and Kurt was getting attention, but it's not like he was like acting on it or whatever. He was just getting attention because Kurt was working out. And Blaine decided to sit on his ass and then complain. And only because he used to get all the attention that Kurt is getting now. I don't know about you, but I don't rock with that. I don't rock with that. And I also don't rock with Klaine crashing Britannia's wedding. Y'all didn't need to be there. You could have had a separate wedding. You could have had a separate wedding. I know they were trying to do something, blah, blah. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. I really don't, because why are y'all ruining their big moment? Why do you need to be there? It just, Klaine doesn't do it for me. Blaine doesn't do it for me. Will I listen to every cover that he does? Of course. They're amazing. But him as a character? Boo. Boo. Trash. Boring. Lame. Lame. Just, I don't know. I don't get the hype over Blaine. I don't think I ever will. Next is Karofsky. Fuck him and his stupid redemption arc. Once again, I don't ever want to give Ryan Murphy flowers or like praise or say anything good about that demonic man, but not having him and Kurt date, because they do that a lot with the, oh my god, I only bullied you because I was gay too and I had a crush on you. Okay, die. Like, what did you want him to do with that? And Karofsky still going after Kurt after he rejected him the first time. Why do you think he's going to want to go out with you after you brutally bullied him for 2 years? So much to the point where he had to transfer schools. Be so serious right now. Be so serious right now. Like, he just wasn't a good character. And they tried to make me feel bad for him multiple times, especially with him getting bullied at his other school, or like the homophobic stuff that happened with that. Bro, you literally did that to Kurt. You literally did that to Kurt and felt zero. Being closeted does not excuse you being a bully. I need y'all to come to terms with that. That doesn't excuse. You're slamming him against lockers, and he kissed him without his consent, first of all. Don't think I forgot about that. Don't think I forgot about that. And just verbally abuse this man every day. Like, and you want me to feel bad? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And him and Blaine dating in like the later seasons. First of all, that's another screw Blaine moment, because why? And Blaine knew. Blaine literally he was with Kurt at school, and he was talking to Karofsky, and he knew that was Kurt's bully, and he dated him? Be so serious. Also, what do they talk about? I know, y'all know those couples where you're just like, what could it be that you guys are talking about? Blaine and Karofsky, what do y'all have in common? Kurt? Ridiculous. Genuinely ridiculous. Next, Artie. I'm a bit ashamed of this one because I liked Artie when I was like 12, because I was first watching the show when I was 12, which is, I don't think you should watch Glee if you're 18 and over. It's not gonna hit the same. You gotta watch it when you're 12 and then watch it years later and be like, dang, it's too late now, I'm already attached. Because if you don't, it's not gonna hit the same. I'm serious. But just all the misogyny. I just remember he said something about Santana having ostrich eggs in her bra. There's worse than that. Bro treated Tina horribly and then was surprised when she broke up with him. Be so serious. Be so serious. He just genuinely not a good character at all. His voice, though, best male voice in the Glee cast. I'll say it. And you're just like, but Blaine, I don't care. I said what I said, and I'm correct. And it's not because I hate Blaine, because I do admit he has a great voice, but something about hearing Artie sing does something to my soul. It does something to my soul. Like, I don't know what to say. But there's not much to say because he's literally just misogyny. Literally just misogyny. Next is Will Schuester, but we all hate him. I don't have to explain any further. Generally rude, disgusting man. First of all, actually I do have something to say. First of all, the way he acted with Emma when she was with John Stamos. She was with John Stamos, dentist John Stamos, who probably had a 401k and a retirement plan and a good chunk of money in his savings account and very good life insurance. What do you have, Will? You're a Spanish teacher who doesn't know Spanish. Be so serious right now. Be so serious right now. You're trying to get tenure? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And he's hotter than you. He's got like that Dilfy vibe that you could never have. You've been with one woman your entire life. Oh my God. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And that touch me. First of all, I've talked about this before, but Emma really ate down with touch me. Why lie? And what was I about to say? Him knowing. And he was shirtless and she would. Yeah, Schuster, you're going to hell. You're going to hell. I don't have to explain any further because y'all bring the subject up though. Will was terrible. Yeah, we know. We've said it 50 times. You know how many YouTube videos I can look up of Will Schuester being a terrible person? A lot. A lot. End the conversation. We just say he's terrible and move on. We just say he's terrible and move on. It's a dead horse. It's a dead horse. The last one. I don't remember. Hold on. Stop. Can I cut this out? Who was my last one? No, there's more. There's 2 more. Kitty, that deranged little bitch. They were trying to make another Santana. You cannot outdo the doer. You can't outshine the shiner. Be so serious. That girl was insane. She literally gave Marley an eating disorder. What? Oh, she's going to hell. And this is also Jake's fault. First of all, I'm actually very mad at how they did Jake, but that's a story for another day. She was really just making out with her boyfriend, or did they smash? I think they smashed. Just smashed her boyfriend to prove a point. Move on! Move on. It wasn't that serious. You could have literally any other guy. Be so just a deranged woman. Just deranged. Like, what's wrong with you mentally? Why are you unwell? Why are you unwell? Anyways, last but not least is Teen Jesus. Solely because of those horrible dreads they made me watch. And not made me watch. I had to look at that for like an entire season. And I remember that scene where he's like, it's after, what is it? I don't even remember what their little club was, but they were singing for like Valentine's Day, and Santana paid them to sing to Britney, and then he was like, I've never met a gay person before. My brother in Christ, literally, you're in the Glee Club. Kurt's right there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've seen him walking down the hall I don't know why I said it like that. Walking down the hall a couple times. You met a gay person. Yeah, like, Santana. Like, it was just a wild time. Because, like, I've never met a gay person. First of all, be serious. Yes, you have. That reminded me of when Mercedes said out of the 12, I think, disciples, that Simon was the gayest. Because that was the gayest name. Who wrote those lines? You're a genius, but also, why is that in your brain? Why is that in your brain? Alright, so now I'm gonna rank the seasons. Obviously, the best season is season 3. And I've seen it the most. It's my favorite. And just compared to, honestly, I think seasons 2 and 3 of Glee are they're not too different from season 1. They have the same, like, unhinged kind of vibe. But when you watch season 1 and then go to season 2, you're just like, that's my dog. Anyways, you're just like, what was, oh no, he just, anyways, I just think season 3 is the best. It has, I think, a lot of the best, like, music performances come from that season. A lot of, like, plot points wrapping up was really nice, and just, I don't know, it hit me in the feels personally. And I feel like I could watch every episode and no skip. There's probably a skip. Is there? I don't know. I really like season 1, and you get to see them go to nationals, and you see them win nationals, and there's just so many. Also, the treble tones. Immediate reason why it's number 1. Immediate reason why it's number 1. I think next is season 2. I think mine goes 3, 2, 1. Not that it's not that season 1 was bad. It's just, I'm just thinking about that scene where they're at dinner and Finn decides to sing to Quinn. He's like, "You're having my baby," in front of her dad and her mom. Like, this is what you wanted? And she's just, they're like, what else was she supposed to do? I think season 1 was very unhinged in a good way. Season 2, a lot of good musical performances were there too. And we get Sam, LOL. But also I think Lauren Zexus was a very fun character. She just, I don't know, she brought a little zest. She was ready to beat ass at all times, and I respect that. And also, one of my favorite episodes, Rocky Horror Glee shows in there. John Stamos was there. Like, come on now, be so serious. I'm talking about season 2. We already know this. I literally already talked about the ranking and I already forgot. But there was so much that happened. Blame it on the alcohol. That's what I was about to say. Dare I say it? Did it better than the original? I'm pretty sure I probably already said that, but Blame It on Alcohol is in season 2. That whole drunk episode, top tier. But no, season 2 was fun. I liked her. She was like a new and improved kind of like, it's like the same unhinged Glee, but there was like, I don't know, more characters getting more screen time. Seasons 4 through 6 can fight each other, to be honest. Okay, obviously 6 is the... Okay. My real ranking is season 3, 2, 1, 4, 6, 5. That's the true ranking, honestly. Season 5 was just terrible. Season 6 was bad, but I think the new characters weren't that bad, besides the incest twins. I don't know what that was about. I don't know who greenlit that, but yeah. And it was also only 13 episodes, but season 5 was just, what is going, I rewatched a little, I think I rewatched like an episode before Blaine, Artie, and Sam like go to New York. And I was like, I didn't even remember they went to nationals. There's an entire first half of the season where it's at like McKinley and then just straight New York for the my brain hurts. But Santana and Mercedes did a cover of what Lauryn Hill song was it? I'm terrible at song titles. It's Doo Wop, that thing. Yeah, they did a cover of that in season 5, so 8. But I don't know. I haven't watched season 3 since I did my first run through of Glee, and I refused to watch it again because why should I put myself through that? But I do think season 5 was worse. I think, yeah, those are my rankings. Pretty pretty simple. Like, I don't know. Okay, so my top 5 favorite episodes. Number 1 is Saturday Night Gleever. I don't know how the girlies feel about it, but it's my favorite. I think every song was a hit. Night Fever, More Than a Woman, Disco Inferno. Like, we were just coming with banger after banger after banger. And when Santana, Mercedes, Finn had the little disco suits on, they looked good. Why lie? They looked great. I think it's a good episode. And you get to see Finn's vulnerability and like going through like colleges, because it was all like, okay, you guys win. You don't know what you're doing with your lives. And then when Finn's like, the feeling of being young, that scene alone, chef's kiss. Like, I don't know. I think it's a really good episode. Even Sam recording Mercedes doing her Disco Inferno thing and it blowing up on YouTube. I got my little Sam Mercedes moment in it too. Santana. That whole scene where Santana's singing and Will somehow was like, oh my god, you're singing about marrying Britney, getting gay marriage legalized, and you're going to law school to make it happen. Where did you get? I've never seen somebody jump to quicker conclusions than Will Schuester. How did you get all of that? Where did that come from? What are you talking about? Be so serious. What? And then she was like, no, I want to be famous. And he's like, that's not a real dream. Shut up. You're a Spanish teacher who doesn't know Spanish. I feel like we need to... You shouldn't be telling anybody what they need to be doing with their lives, really. You're going to teach in a subject and not know the subject. Anyways, number 2, blame it on the alcohol. Obviously. The episode is generally hilarious. 1, good music choices. Literally blame it on the alcohol. TikTok. Ew, I just remember the puking scene. Don't You Want Me, Baby? That Blaine and Rachel duet. 8 down. All hits, no misses. But Biphobic Kurt. The episode gets a thumb down for that. Because Blaine was just simply exploring his sexuality, and Kurt was like, no, you're gay. You are gay. And being bisexual won't make him any less attractive to men. I promise you that, Kurt. And he was like, but I look up to you. Brr. He's a teenage boy. Be for real. Be really serious right now. Next, I think is Rocky Horror Glee. That's really one of my favorite episodes, because I'm not even into Rocky Horror, but I loved all of the songs that they used. I love Damn It Janet so bad. It burns my heart. And the fact that it opens with Schuester, you missing my woman? I don't know. I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious, actually. He was like incredibly jealous. You are freshly divorced, sir. You are freshly divorced. I'm sure you have bigger and better things you need to be doing. Priorities, like, I don't know. And Mercedes as Frankenfurter. Eat that song up. And during like Touch Me, when you, first of all, banger. I will never stop talking about it. Every time I get to bring it up, it's a good day for me. When Santana and Brittany are like running like a crowd. They're so cute. I love them. Generally fun. Only bad thing about the episode is Mike saying the T slur. That's the thumb down moment, because like they didn't have to add that in, and hearing that is like, I forgot y'all just said slurs on live TV because it was normalized, and I know it was like 2010, but still, like, it was boo, very yuck. Next, Dance with Somebody. The long awaited Whitney episode. Not long awaited, but they should have done it early. it's just, or I even now, like, listening to dance with somebody, I expect Whitney to say her, and I'm like, this is not the Glee version. This is not the Glee version. Or even opening with How Will I Know? Hello? I'm sorry. Out of like all the performances that the Glee girls did together, that chills, literal goosebumps. Goosebumps. So good. Top tier. Truly top tier. And it's just a really good episode. And then last is Michael. Michael is a good episode. And when Artie and Mike do Scream, that's a combo I wasn't expecting, but they did really well. And when Mike, what is it? Mike said, can't believe that part, you know what I'm talking about. I cannot remember the lyrics right now, but you hear me mumbling it, and it's probably gonna click in your brain and you'll be like, oh my god, I know that part. And I'll be like, yeah, no, I told you. And Mike sounds really good, so you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I generally think it was a really fun episode. Also, opening with you guys are just mad that we did Michael and y'all didn't. First of all, y'all shouldn't have won that just for Michael. The Troubletones did way better, but I digress. But the Gotta Be Started Something, and they all like are in different Michael outfits, and then you see Finn dancing horribly. I love him so bad. They had to stop giving him those complicated, it could be a two-step and he would look stiff, and I'd be like, oh baby. Anyways, yeah, those are my top 5 favorite episodes. Just classic moments in all of them. Most of them have like the best musical performances because I am a performer. I like to perform and it's fun with those. But genuinely, they're all classics. I think my top 5 is pretty superior compared to other Glee fans. I love saying that because I don't know how other Glee fans feel. I don't know the general consensus of the whole fandom, but I feel like I'm right. And I probably am. Be for real. I'm probably right. Come on. All right, that's it. I'm done. That's my video. I hope you enjoyed me talking about Glee. It just dropped on Disney Plus, not sponsored. It didn't just drop. It was like earlier this month. Happy Pride Month. Shout out to the gays. Danny Gonzalez, leave my brain, please. Yeah, so in time for Pride Month, all of you gay people can watch Glee. I feel like saying you watch Glee, that you don't need to come out. I've seen what I needed to see. But yeah, that's it. These are all my Glee opinions. Don't argue with me about them. Also, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about Will, but then I said Will is a terrible character. Sometimes I lie. And you're just gonna have to deal with that. I hope you come back for more videos and subscribe because honestly I'm incredibly funny and I know I probably kept your attention the whole time because I'm hilarious and I have really cool opinions. So you should totally hit the subscribe button. Ignore how I messed that up. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications for when I drop a new video, which probably won't be for another 2 weeks, maybe a week. We'll see how I'm feeling. I kind of, my videos will not make sense. I need you to understand there's going to be very deranged movements going on for me personally. My next video, I want to talk about my favorite Phineas and Ferb songs. So be on the lookout for that. I want to talk about Invincible, but I have to wait till later because I don't want Dude Bros to come hunt me down. So I'll talk about Invincible later, but these are my plans. I hope you had a fun time. I hope you laughed. You better have laughed because I'm hilarious. I know you giggled a little bit. I was gonna say press a like. I can't speak. Anyways, Smash that like button. No, literally, please hit the like button. It would do wonders for my ego. It's already kind of full, but you could always make it better. Come on, hit it. Hit the button. You know you want to, and you want to subscribe. You want to subscribe so bad. You're begging to subscribe. Come on, just click it. Just click the button. Come on. Go ahead, click. What are you waiting for? I can't do it for you. I'm in the box. I can't, and the like button is hit. You have to do it yourself. I can't do everything. I really can't. All right. This has been fun. I'm gonna be back and I'm gonna talk more because I never shut up. So I'll see you in my next video, I guess. Bye.